Face reveal. Who cares? Today, I need to talk to you about something very important. I want you to imagine that you grew up playing Nintendo games, that you just loved Mario. Specifically, just loved Mario. Mario 64, Sunshine, maybe not so much. 3D World, great. Galaxy 1 and 2, amazing. Odyssey, oh my gosh. Odyssey? Give me a break. It's amazing. And you made a YouTube channel, and you were like, dude, this is it. And you don't just talk about Mario. That's your thing. That's your main thing. You love Mario, but you talk about way more than just Mario. You play pretty much every single Nintendo franchise except for one or two, which who plays them all? Who likes every single franchise? Then you start to become known as the Mario YouTuber, because those are the videos that tend to do the best, and those are the videos you love making. Then you start to get hate for wishing that Mario was more present. It's been 8 years since Mario Odyssey, hasn't it? 3D World and Bowser's Fury. I mean, sure, you can count Bowser's Fury if you want, but Bowser's Fury didn't get its own release. It came free. It came totally free within the 3D World package. It wasn't its own thing. And so you can call it its own thing. You can say it's its own thing or what. I don't care. Imagine then that you have a family. You have a whole wife. You've got a family. And then all of a sudden, people start to give you death threats. Death threats. People are wishing for you to die. They want you dead. Because you wanted Mario. Because you wanted 3D Mario. That's why people want you dead. That's why people want you dead. The hate has gone too far for Nintendo Land, because that's just not a story. That's not a hypothetical. It's not something I've just made up. This is a real human being that is getting an obscene amount of hate for making videos about his own opinions. And that's all we ever do, right? None of us come on here to just say what we want to say. And it's just, it's just opinions. What we come on here to do is for the entertainment and enjoyment and self-satisfaction of ourselves. And if people want to watch, that's amazing. When I make videos, I couldn't be less caring about how they perform. Like, yes, I would love for this to take off. I would love for this to be my thing. But I'm a small channel, right? Like, who cares what I have to say? Who cares what I think? Not a lot of people. Nintendo Land has over 300,000 subscribers. This is his job. This is his livelihood, is to talk about Nintendo. And you guys watch. You watch, and you are the one who provides for his family. And I know he's grateful for that. I know he is. But yet, he just seems to be the most hated YouTuber I have ever seen. Ever. So hated in terms of the Nintendo sphere. It doesn't get worse than Nintendo Land. It just doesn't. And he just made a video about this. And it spurred me to make this video, because the hate has gone too far. This man genuinely just wants to play games that he loves. And Nintendo is his company. Nintendo is his favorite company to buy games from and to play games from. And of course, he has a channel around it, so he likes to do that and make videos for it. But if you were to tell me a year ago today that people were making videos talking about how horrible Nintendo Land is, making literal videos about this man, sending him death threats, sending tweets, just clowning on him, it's absurd. It's absurd. If you disagree with someone, just leave it alone. You don't have to go out of your way to say all this crap. You don't have to. This is not your job. It's not. His job is to make videos about Nintendo and to give you his honest opinions. And sometimes those opinions go against what you think. Sometimes those opinions are Fire Emblem isn't a 3D Mario game, and he wants a new 3D Mario game. Cool. I want a new 3D Mario game. If you're watching this, you want a new 3D Mario game because you're a Nintendo fan. Who doesn't want 3D Mario right now? That's amazing. 3D Mario is amazing. But when we get it and he gets his videos out there, I cannot wait to see his reactions. I cannot wait to see all this. But it's just sad. I don't know what I expected. I don't know why I'm disappointed. I don't know why I feel like I could cry right now, but like, it's just wrong. It's just wrong to slander a man, to send him death threats, to wish this man to die, to say all these horrible things to him because he wants a 3D Mario game. And because he made a video the other day talking about how he thinks the Switch 2 could use a big game right now. And yeah, it could. It legitimately could use a big game right now. We had Mario Kart World. It was a hit at first, and then the online stuff happened. The content, people thought it was too little, too thin. And then that game just got a bunch of hate. Donkey Kong Bonanza, the one masterpiece, the one shining bright spot of the year. Oh wait, DLC. $20 DLC. And now people are mad at that game. There's not been a massive franchise for Nintendo this year outside of Mario Kart. There's just not been. We're getting Metroid, that's niche. Kirby Air Riders, that's niche. We had another Kirby Air Riders game. We have another Kirby Forgotten Land port, Switch 2 editions. We had all these other games that were not new and were not big. And that's just a fact. Now, I have gone to bat for Nintendo because I don't think that the schedule is that bad. And I have personally enjoyed the Switch 2 a ton. And I know a lot of other people have as well. And so I really just wanted to go to bat for that side of things. And I just really hated the negativity that Nintendo has been getting, that all these Nintendo YouTubers have been getting. So I just wanted to push out that positivity and just push back against that mindset that's saying that Nintendo has changed forever for the worse, because that's just crap. But Nintendo Land went on YouTube and had an opinion, just like every other YouTuber that has opinions. And all of a sudden, because you disagree with him, because you're mad at Nintendo, like, I just don't understand. Can we pick a side, first of all? It's kind of hypocritical for the people to be hating on Nintendo Land and Nintendo at the same time. You can't do both. Nintendo Land and Landon, he wants a 3D Mario game. He wants a big game. It doesn't have to be 3D Mario. It'd be great if it was 3D Mario because it's been 8 years. But he just wants a big Nintendo game. Nintendo has done a lot of bad things. They have. They've made a lot of mistakes. They have overpriced a lot of their stuff. They have done so many things this year and last year that I think have led people to this point, to this tipping point. But for people to get on Nintendo Land's case about wanting a specific game, or not even just a specific game, just wanting any big game from any big franchise, because this year we have none left. We have a spin-off Zelda game. We have these Kirby games. We have all these other stuff I've named off. He wants something bigger than that. So do a lot of people. If you bought a Switch 2 and you aren't into any of these niche franchises and you don't care about Zelda spin-offs and you don't care about Kirby, why would you not want a bigger game? Why would you feel justified in buying your Switch 2 if you didn't like Mario Kart World? If Donkey Kong Bonanza was good, but it felt like a slap in the face to be $90 full dollars to get the entire package. It makes sense to me to not like Nintendo this year. But what doesn't make sense to me is to say, someone who's criticizing Nintendo for their choices in Nintendo Land, criticizing them and saying, I feel like this is weird. This is a weird year. They're not giving us the big games I feel like they should have. It's totally different than 2017. It's valid criticism and it's valid opinions. Like, it's not crazy for him to say these things. And we're acting as though he is crazy. And we're acting as though he needs to die. And that's what gets me. That's really what gets me. No one deserves to die because they like Nintendo. Because they like 3D Mario. Because they want more content from Nintendo. And they feel as though it's been a little bit lacking in terms of big franchises, tentpole titles. Landon is a great guy. I don't know him super personally, super well. We've talked a couple times over Twitter, like in DMs. But he's a great guy. I know he's a man of faith. I know he's got a great family. This man does not deserve this hate. He just doesn't. And the point of me making this is just to say, before you speak, think. Think. That's all you got to do. If it was you on the other side of that screen, if it was you making those videos, if it was you coming at it from a very reasonable perspective, getting twisted out of context, getting trolled on Twitter, how would you feel? You wouldn't feel very good when you make your video about 3D Mario and then you open your DMs and people are wishing death upon you. You wouldn't feel very good. You just wouldn't. Think before you speak. There's enough hate in the world. There's enough of it. We don't need more. We don't need to add more. We need to love each other. We need to love each other more. We need to be more willing to open our minds, to open our hearts. We need to be more willing to see the perspective that someone is coming from, especially for video games. These are video games we're talking about here. We're literally talking about some of the most non-consequential things in the world. There are whole wars going on right now. There are people dying as we speak. There just are. And we're talking about 3D Mario. Come on. Get your act together, please. And if you're watching this video and you had nothing to do with any of this, I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I am trying to raise awareness here to say, with whatever little platform I have, it's not much, but I don't care. That's not the point. The point is that if this makes a difference for any one person, I hope I can do that today. I hope I can change at least one mind today to say, think before you speak, hate less, love more. And just because you disagree with someone, it doesn't mean you have to go out of your way to hate on them. There's no place for it. It's unacceptable. Freedom of speech, cool. There are consequences to your actions. And those consequences may not be felt today or tomorrow, but eventually they will. They will be felt. Consequences will come. And to Landon, if you're watching this, keep going, brother. Just keep going. You know, it's your job. Like, you're not going to stop, but it's hard. It's got to be hard to hear all this, to see all this, to try to go to bat for yourself, and just, it falls short every single time. No one's listening to you. No one's hearing what you're actually saying. What you're actually saying isn't that bad. It's not. I disagree with you sometimes because we're talking about video games and we all have opinions, but that's fine. That's actually totally fine. It's okay for me to disagree. I think that Fire Emblem is a great series. I've never played anything other than Three Houses. I think I played a little bit of Engage. Wasn't a big fan. But I'm excited for Fortune's Weave. I know a lot of people aren't. It's okay that you're not. It's okay that you wanted a 3D Mario. All of these opinions that you hold, Landon, are yours. And it's not worth what you've been getting. It's just not. So as you continue on, I just want to encourage you. I want to lift you up. I want to say, hey man, keep going. It will pass. You know what you're doing is right. You know you're not doing anything wrong. You're not trying to stoke up this fire. You're not trying to get people all mad and riled up. You're not. You're a guy who likes 3D Mario and wants bigger games for their brand new console, and that is a perfectly reasonable opinion that no one seems to be willing to listen to because for whatever reason, it got twisted. Your voice got twisted. People are acting as if you only care about Mario, that's all you ever want. That you're just greedy, that you want, you know what? It's just frustrating. I want to lift you up, brother. Keep going. Sorry for the hate. And I hope that this video does something. I hope that their minds are opened. That they're not just thinking, oh man, this guy's nobody, right? He's just an icon on the screen. No, he's a human. He's a human being. Just like you and me. If you're watching this, you're a human being. And we all should be able to treat one another with respect, especially over video games. It's video games. We're talking about video games here. So it's frustrating. I can't say enough against it. I can't. So I've been rambling for 20 minutes now. I'll probably cut this down shorter than that. But this is what I want you guys to do. Okay. I want you guys to go to his recent video. Put it up on the screen right now. Go to this video. And I want you to encourage this man. Go in the comment section and encourage him. Tell him whatever you want to say. I don't care. That you disagree with him, that you think he's a clown, whatever. Say whatever you want to say. Get it off your chest. Because we can disagree with one another. We can joke around with one another. But then apologize to him for the people who are saying all these things and encourage him. Just say, hey man, I disagree with you. I think you're this. I think that. I disagree. But you don't deserve death threats. And you don't deserve to die over these opinions. And we're going to be here as the Nintendo community that we are. And we're going to back you up. Because this does not represent us. It doesn't. These people do not represent us. We do not get to be defined by a minority crowd who take things to the extreme. We just don't. Let's show them who we are. Let's show him who we are. Let's move forward and encourage one another and love one another. Let's do that better. Let's do that better today. So, that's all I got for you. Thank you for watching to the end. It's not like any of my normal videos. If you're new to the channel, most of my stuff is kind of like Landon's content, Nintendo variety stuff. So, I hope you guys have a good day. Better day than Landon, because it's rough for him. But have a good day. Go out of your way today, even if it's not with Landon, even if it's not with his videos. Go out of your way today to make someone's life better, to make someone happier, to make someone more joyful, even if they've hurt you, even if they've harmed you. Go out of your way to love today, because that's what we need to be doing. We need to be doing better about that. Go out of your way to love someone. All right, I'm out. See y'all.